Hello movie lovers. It's great to see you here. Don't forget to subscribe to catch my daily movie recommendations. Let's dive into the world of cinema together. Number 10, Space Jam. Space Jam is a 1996 live-action animated sports comedy film that stars Michael Jordan as himself and features the Looney Tunes characters. The plot follows Jordan as he helps the Looney Tunes win a basketball game against a group of aliens who plan to enslave them as attractions for their amusement park. The film was a box office success, grossing over $250 million worldwide, and has become a cult classic among fans of both basketball and animation. Space Jam was also notable for its soundtrack, which featured the hit song, "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly. Number 9, Blue Chips. Blue Chips is a 1994 sports drama film directed by William Friedkin. The film stars Nick Nolte as a college basketball coach who resorts to unethical recruiting practices to assemble a winning team. The cast also includes Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway as highly sought-after high school recruits who are offered bribes to play for Nolte's team. The film received positive reviews for its portrayal of the corrupt side of college basketball and the pressures faced by coaches to win at any cost. Number 8, Above the Rim. Above the Rim is a 1994 sports drama film directed by Jeff Pollack. The movie follows Kyle Lee Watson, a talented high school basketball player with dreams of playing in the NBA. He is courted by Birdie, a former basketball player and drug dealer who has an interest in Kyle's future. As Kyle struggles to balance his passion for basketball with the pressures of his neighborhood, he finds himself caught up in a dangerous web of violence and deceit. The film stars Dwayne Martin, Tupac Shakur, and Marlon Wayans. Number 7, The Way Back. The Way Back is a 2020 sports drama film directed by Gavin O'Connor. The movie follows Jack Cunningham, a former high school basketball star, who is struggling with alcoholism and a failed marriage. After being offered a job as the coach of his alma mater's basketball team, Jack reluctantly accepts the position and begins to turn the struggling team around. As he helps the team improve, Jack begins to confront his own personal demons and rediscover his love for the game. The film stars Ben Affleck as Jack Cunningham, along with Al Madrigal, Michaela Watkins, and Janina Gavankar. Number 6, White Men Can't Jump. White Men Can't Jump is a 1992 comedy drama film about two street basketball hustlers, Billy Hoyle and Sidney Dean, who team up to scam their way across Los Angeles courts in hopes of getting the big score. The movie stars Wesley Snipes as Sidney Dean and Woody Harrelson as Billy Hoyle. As they both strive for a shot at the big time, they soon realize they need to put their differences aside and work together if they want to succeed in the cutthroat world of street basketball. Along the way, they also learn some valuable lessons about trust, loyalty, and friendship. Number 5, He Got Game. He Got Game is a 1998 sports drama film directed by Spike Lee, starring Denzel Washington and Ray Allen. The film follows the story of Jake Shuttlesworth, a prison inmate who is released on parole for a week to convince his estranged son, Jesus Shuttlesworth, to play basketball for the governor's alma mater in exchange for a reduced prison sentence. As Jake tries to rebuild his relationship with his son, Jesus struggles to make a decision that will impact the rest of his life. The film received critical acclaim for its performances, themes, and direction, and has since become a cult classic. Number 4, Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball is a 2000 romantic sports drama film directed by Gina Prince Bythewood. The movie follows the intertwined lives of Monica Wright, played by Sanaa Lathan, and Quincy McCall, played by Omar Epps, who grow up together as next-door neighbors and aspiring basketball players. Both of them share a deep passion for the sport and dream of playing professionally, but as they grow older, they face personal challenges and diverging career paths. Despite their differences, their love for each other and for the game continues to bring them back together. Love and Basketball received critical acclaim for its authentic portrayal of the sport and its complex characters. Number 3, Hustle. Hustle is a 2022 sports drama film that follows the story of Bo Cruz, a promising basketball player scouted by Stanley Sugerman from Spain for the Philadelphia 76ers. The movie depicts the challenges faced by both Bo and Stanley, including legal issues and a clash with the 76ers management. Despite the obstacles, Stanley trains Bo for the NBA draft combine, where Bo performs well but is taunted by a rival player about his family. This leads Bo to storm out of the combine, but he is later invited to a private game where he impresses and lands a spot on the Boston Celtics team. Meanwhile, Stanley is rehired by the 76ers as an assistant coach. Directed by Jeremiah Zagar, the film stars Adam Sandler, Queen Latifah, and Ben Foster. Number 2. Coach Carter. Coach Carter is a 2005 sports drama film directed by Thomas Carter. The movie is based on the true story of a high school basketball coach, Ken Carter, who is determined to transform his team, the Richmond Oilers, into disciplined and responsible young men both on and off the court. Despite facing opposition from his players, their families, and the community, Carter sets strict rules and high expectations for his team, including mandatory attendance at classes and study sessions. The team begins to improve and gain a sense of unity, but when Carter benches his undefeated team due to their poor academic performance, he faces a backlash from the community. The movie stars Samuel L. Jackson as Coach Carter and features Rob Brown, Channing Tatum, and Rick Gonzalez. Number 1. Hoosiers. Hoosiers is a 1986 sports film set in the early 1950s about a small-town Indiana high school basketball team that wins the state championship. The movie is based on the true story of the 1954 Milan High School basketball team that won the Indiana State Championship. It stars Gene Hackman as the coach of the team, who, despite facing resistance from the townspeople and his own team, leads the underdog team to victory. The film was nominated for 2 Academy Awards and has been widely regarded as one of the greatest sports films ever made.